Okay, good morning, everybody. Last week, a parent emailed me asking me why we're going ahead with the exams. And I know you 11s and 12s are into your exams, 10s as well, and that 8s and 9s are joining that this week. And so I hope that it's been going well for those of you who've written exams already, and that those of you who are going to start your exams are going to experience a helpful process. But um, this parent is saying that there's a lot of word out there that students may be cheating, maybe deciding to cheat. They're quite openly talking about their intentions of cheating, and even going so far as to say that parents are going to get involved, and parents saying that they have no problem assisting their kids in cheating. So the question then that this parent's really very reasonably raised is, well, why would we go ahead with exams then if we can't essentially ensure that there's no cheating? So I'm going to answer that with some points. So just from the outset, the research that we conducted around this and the expert advice that we received before taking the decision to go ahead with online exams made it very clear that it is impossible for us to ensure that there's no cheating in online exams. Nevertheless, we took the decision to go ahead for the following reasons. Now, they're not exhaustive, but they are some of the main reasons for going ahead. So firstly, without assessment, the dropout rate and disengagement rate for online learning is between 80 and 90%. Secondly, if students read through the content and successfully match the sourced answers to the demands of the question without detection by their marker, which is far easier said than done, they will at least be familiar with the demands of their current year's examinations to a degree that they wouldn't have been without that process. That is, unless their parents actually study for, read, and write their exams for them, which would be utterly pointless and in fact stupid, and almost certain to be detected and flagged by the marker, the moderator, and the statistical review at marks reading time at the end of the term. Thirdly, those who rely on others to answer these exams will not learn deeply enough to realize the available benefits of this session's exam practice, which will negatively impact their results at the end of the year, when they won't have any access to cheating. And then fourthly, online exams open some really fundamental educational conversations about the point of assessment. The first point there is that formative assessment, which is assessment that takes place between promotion or graduation points, is there to prepare students for summative assessment. And those are the academic gateways to promotion or graduation, not merely to store up marks. The second point is that the purpose of an education is to learn skills to develop in confidence and self-esteem that come from accepting and overcoming a challenge with honor and integrity, and in knowledge, skill, and cognitive capacity, not merely to get higher marks or be handed a piece of paper that will put you into the next phase. Fifthly, at the end of the term, our usual statistical review will flag anomalous results and appropriate action will follow. Sixthly, these exams will therefore provide an interesting glimpse into the moral fiber of our community. How many are so utterly desperate, cynical, or devoid of character and integrity that they would sign an authenticity declaration and then proceed to cheat or aid cheating anyway? When we consulted colleagues of ours from a Hong Kong school about their online exam experience, they said that there were no significant outcome anomalies. However, we thought that perhaps this is because respect for education and compliance are such strong features of that society's culture. On so many levels, though, there's very little correlation between our culture and theirs. So will we find the reverse among us? We hope not. But either way, we are going to find out. And then, eighthly, we'll enter next term, therefore, not having under-assessed, having gathered helpful, indeed fascinating data to drive decisions, and having avoided widespread disengagement. Hence, we'll be in a far better position than had we not gone ahead with the exams. So I hope you find those responses helpful. And as I said, I hope that you guys will enjoy a really successful and beneficial exam session. And then what we're going to have as a school, because we've worked so hard, is a full 3-week June, July break. And I'm sure you're all looking forward to that. But before we get there, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Dig deep, do as well as you can in the exams. Accept the opportunity and the responsibility of doing your very best in this exam session on your own. And then emerge from that having a true reflection of where you stand in your subject so that you're better able to take the next steps that are necessary to get you where you need to be. All the best, everybody.